Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and welcome our guests of honor. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Rocky Mountains and black fertile ground.
That was quite a finale, and Bruce McAllister is outside the Saddle Dome right now. Quite a show, and I'm sure people enjoyed it.
Oh boy, did they ever, Tony. We're kind of lost in the middle of this crowd now as thousands of people shuffle out. And what's really struck me down here, Tony, is the generations that have come out to watch this today, the royal couple. It has been truly unique, and we have one of those families with us to kind of get their perspective on it. Helen Steele's here with her two kids, and you pulled your kids out of school today to see this. What were your impressions?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Well worth it.
Now, it's interesting, as I just said to Tony, to see so many kids here. Why did you feel it important to bring your kids out to see this?
Well, partly because I was born in England, and I don't think that the kids will ever get a chance to see, they'll never get a chance to see the Queen again. So I just thought it was important.
Let's talk to you, Jake. What did you think of their performance? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was the young Canadians that did their dancing, because I know a girl in my class that does the dancing, so I liked.
So she's a superstar now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. What about you, Emma? What did you like?
The young Canadians as well.
Young Canadians? And Paul Brandt was pretty good too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then one of the people said to me, boy, Calgarians sure know how to throw a party and send the royal couple off in fine style. Were you satisfied and happy with what you saw today?
Absolutely. It was well worth it. Great show. Only done like Calgary can do.
Excellent. Not every day you guys get to miss a day of school. Thanks for talking to us.
No problem. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Tony, a lot of really happy people down here, of course, and even those that aren't big fans of the monarchy, I think, came for the sense of history, and it was truly wonderful. Great job by Calgary, and we'll touch back with you throughout the hour.
Thanks very much, Bruce.
Okay.
Now, the royal couple's visit to Calgary began with a welcome at the airport. The Queen and Prince Philip arrived from Edmonton on an Armed Forces Airbus just after noon today, and it was a bit breezy at the airport, and as you can see, the Queen had to hold on to her hat. She was met on the tarmac by Mayor Dave Braun-Connier, some local MPs, and many other dignitaries. And even some lucky children were able to present her with flowers. When the royal couple headed for the Museum of the Regiments soon after that, their motorcade was escorted by the City Police motorbike unit down the Deerfoot and through the downtown. Hundreds of people lined the streets to see her pass by.
Well, war veterans have long held a very special place in the Queen's heart, and today she met with some of them during her stop at the Museum of the Regiments. And as Paul Custer reports, the vets will always have a place in their hearts for Her Majesty.
The Queen's arrival brought a loud response from school children, almost as loud as her motorcade. Her Majesty wasn't outside long, just long enough to shake a few hands. Then she was whisked inside the Museum of the Regiments for a tour and to unveil a plaque. A short visit, to be sure, but worth every minute, especially for people like Helen Tighe, a World War II veteran. She actually met the Queen at the museum in 1990. This time around, Helen showed Her Majesty a picture of the two of them.
And she just said, "Oh my, and she kept looking at that picture. That's an old picture.
Helen, what's it like seeing the Queen again today?
Well, it's heart-rendering.
There were even some vets who waited outside the museum's main gate just to catch a glimpse of her car.
It was something. Oh, I'm lost for words.
And I was fortunate enough to get in this line here, and I was fortunate enough to see her. And I was very, very pleased. Very, very pleased.
Inside the museum, a few current members of the military got to shake hands with the Queen and share a quick word.